Hey y'all, this is actually take two of this video. The first one did not record sound. Hopefully this one does. Alright, if not, y'all gonna have to wait till tomorrow. But first of all, welcome to the June 18th edition of Hoodoo Unleashed with the Broken Prophet. Yours truly, Papa Lou. I just want to start off by saying Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. That ain't an easy job, is it? Those of you who are out there doing it right, y'all know it ain't easy. So I just want to tell you guys, Happy Father's Day. It gets overlooked, overshadowed by Mother's Day, and that's all right. We got our queens out there, right? But I want to come out of here and tell y'all Happy Father's Day. And I'll tell y'all something else if you're just not finding this channel. This thing is not scripted. I have a general outline of what I want to talk about. And I cuss and I drink beer. I'm a new age spiritualist. A spiritualist for today's times. All right, I'm not going to put on airs and set everything up all fancy. I'm just going to talk to you, and I'll talk from the heart. And what I want to talk about today, in addition to what y'all come for a little bit of hoodoo and authentic southern root work, and I want to talk about Dirt Dauber nest and its uses, what it is, and what we can do with it. But Spirit led me to talk to y'all about something else. It led me to talk to you about the real devil, the real evil spirit, the real negative energy that's holding y'all back right now. Because, see, I know y'all tired. I mean, I feel it. Y'all call me, you text, and you email. You get your consultations, and you come to me, and I know it. You're tired, and you're frustrated. I know what it's like. You come to hoodoo, you come to Haitian voodoo or Palo Mayombe, Santeria, and when you find out that it's all real, you find out that Hollywood got a little bit of it right and that it's all real, then you start looking. You start looking for that devil behind the corner. You look for something to blame for why your money ain't right. You're looking for something to blame for why you're not walking next to that special someone. You're looking for something to blame for why you are not where you are in life, where you envision yourself to be when you were a little child. And I'll tell you why that is, and I'm going to tell you through a story. Y'all know I like stories, and I like to teach. So I'll tell y'all something about me. In addition to being a hoodoo worker for over 30 years, I'm also an initiated priest of Palo Mayombe, an Afro-Cuban tradition with its roots in the Congo region of Africa. Now in Palo, we have a spirit. I will not say its name, but we have a spirit that Christian missionaries kind of associated with the devil, with Satan. All right. This spirit is not the devil. That's just the best they could relate. In this spirit, we have a limiting factor. So in Palo Mayombe, we have the Creator, the one God. Okay? This particular spirit is a ring of fire that surrounds the Creator, known as a zombie. It surrounds him. This spirit is not an adversary of God. It is a limitation of God's expression, because the Creator shines bright. This ring of fire surrounds and limits how much we can perceive of the Creator. Now these missionaries are here and they say, oh, that must be the devil. And in fact, I understand that. If you can't quite see God because something is blocking it a little bit, I see how they see that was the devil. That's not really how we view this particular spirit in Palo. But this isn't a lesson in Palo. This is a lesson in why some of you are not reaching the heights you want to reach. See, just like each of us has that Creator inside of us, we also have that other spirit, that limiting factor inside of us. And too many of us are giving in to the limiting spirit instead of the Creator part of us. Those of you who follow me on Twitter saw that I tweeted out, stop accepting mediocrity and trying to camouflage it as humility. So we taught to be humble and to say, oh, well, you know, as long as my bills are paid, I'm all right. You limit yourselves and then want to blame negative energy or hoodoo or bad juju and everything else for why you aren't as far down the road in life as you want to be. And see, I know y'all tired. You look into your wallet and you open it up and ain't in there what you think it should be. You look at that cold side of the mattress next to you, ain't nobody there. You look at that vision you had for yourself when you were a little child, when you were just a little jit, like we call them down here in Georgia. Then you compare it to where you are now, then you get sad. And then how do we comfort this sadness? We comfort it by accepting mediocrity. We comfort it by saying, well, it could always be worse. You comfort yourself for not being a millionaire or a billionaire by saying, well, as long as I can pay my bills, I guess I'm all right. You know you want that Lexus, that Mercedes, or BMW, but you comfort yourself by saying, as long as I can get to work, let me just be humble. Stop giving in to that limiting factor within yourself. There's nothing out there that you could possibly want that is not for you. I guarantee you there's not anybody in the BMW factory saying to themselves, you know, we're going to make all these cars, but I sure hope it's not for some people. Hell no. They want to, as soon as one rolls off the line, they want it sold. Stop looking at this man or woman and telling yourself, well, no, they would never say yes if I asked them out. Stop limiting yourselves. Stop embracing that limiting spirit. Stop allowing that limiting spirit to dull your shine. All right? Push the pace. Push through. If it's out there, you can get it. I don't care how late in life you start. If it's out there, you can get it. Stop setting your goals so low. Stop setting the bar so low, because that's something you can easily obtain. Stop settling. Because I tell you, I know this is a broadcast about hoodoo. Hoodoo, root work, conjure, voodoo, Santeria, Ifa, Palo. It's not magic bullets, y'all. These traditions are meant to coexist, to be companions with us in life. We're on the spiritual side. These things, we're on the physical side. These things are on the spiritual. Most of us have already built mansions and cars and husbands and wives and piles of money on the spiritual side. We just lack the faith and the willpower to bring it over to the physical side. Because the strength of your will needs ambition to feed it. So feed it that ambition and you'll get what you want. Because if you look out there at these millionaires and billionaires, there were times when they were faced with the things you are faced with right now. The difference is they kept pushing. You settled. Stop settling. Push the pace. I know it's uncomfortable. And it's going to be uncomfortable. Nothing. Look, we all want to scratch off or maybe get that lottery ticket and be an instant millionaire. But for the most of us, it's going to take a little bit of blood, sweat, and tears. Don't be afraid to shed them if it's what you really want. See, society tells you, we're going to make all this wonderful shit. Maybe you can get it, maybe not. I'm here to tell you, you can definitely get it. Reject the programming. Stop being sheep. Reject the programming and push the pace. Break through and keep on going, and you can have it. So now, 9 minutes and 49 seconds into this broadcast, I want you to understand and make a decision. Am I going to be a sheep? Am I going to be a wolf? Are you going to just be content to be part of the herd? Or are you going to fucking run with the pack? Make a decision and push the pace. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to keep this short and sweet because I know it's Father's Day. And some of y'all out there, it's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time here in Georgia. And I know some of y'all are still out there enjoying your Father's Day. Oh, yes, I'm a New Age spiritualist. I drink and I cuss, but I get you where you want to go. This is Dirt Dauber's nest. Okay? The Dirt Dauber is a species of wasp. It builds its nest near water because it builds it out of mud. You gotta have water to make mud, y'all. It collects the water, mixes it with dirt, and makes mud. I'm gonna show y'all a nest up close. I spent all day collecting these damn things. Okay, that's a Dirt Dauber's nest. A lot of you have seen it on the side of a house. That's why this side is flat, because it's on the side of a house usually. What makes this particular species of wasp and its nest important in hoodoo? This particular species of wasp is very slow to anger. It's not hard, but it's more difficult than, say, a yellow jacket or a hornet to get a Dirt Dauber to sting you. Dirt Daubers are more content on the job at hand. But make no mistakes about it, a Dirt Dauber is still a predator. If you see these holes right here, these holes are in here because once it constructs a nest, it hollows out parts of it. The Dirt Dauber will swoop down and sting a spider. It don't kill it. It just paralyzes it. It drags the paralyzed but still living spider into the hole, lays its eggs in there. And then the young feed off the spider, then they come popping out of here. Collecting Dirt Dauber's nest isn't always easy because sometimes you'll crack one of these sumbitches open and that spider's still in there alive. Why is this important to hoodoo? The Dirt Dauber is so intent on its goal of building a nest and procreating that it's very slow to anger. You can sprinkle a little Dirt Dauber's nest into someone's shoes, someone that's lazy, to get them to work, to get them to be as industrious as that Dirt Dauber. That's the work that's put out on the internet. I'm going to tell you how we do it down here. Say you've got someone, a man or a woman, a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband or wife, that's meaner than homemade sin. And you wish they were a little bit slower to anger. Now I know we've all got that person, we've all met that person, that one that's, they might be mean, but they got a heart of gold. You just wish they weren't quite as mean. You can take this Dirt Dauber nest, grind it in the powder, and put a little bit in their food. They'll take some of the fire out of them, making them a little bit more slow to anger. Alright? Take a little bit of that piss and vinegar out of them. That's how we do it down here. Alright? Now I tell y'all, you can find Dirt Dauber's nest in just about any of these hoodoo websites. But y'all know that's not how I do it. And I don't want y'all to do it because the energy involved in doing the work is an investment. It's part of what helps force the outcome or create the outcome. So if you live in a warm climate like Georgia, look for a stream. Look for a pond, a river, a lake. Then look to some of the structures or trees around it. I guarantee y'all, you'll find some Dirt Dauber's nest. And it's free. As opposed to $10, $15, $20. Check eBay, you'll find it. Now, it won't always be a nest like that. Sometimes it's a long tube. Dirt is dirt, y'all. Get it. Alright? I do want to tell y'all the lucky numbers, because a lot of you have been messaging me saying you've been hitting off my numbers, which is good. Feel free to look at my contact information down there. I'm going to leave my PayPal information if you want to sow a seed in the broken prophecy based off of your winnings. If not, God bless you. I hope y'all enjoy. Okay? But the lucky numbers for this week are triple fives. Fives being an action number. We were talking about Dirt Daubers. 5 is an action number, like the size of a beehive. You kick open a beehive or a hornet's nest, Ain't nobody sitting and chilling on their Barker lounge. Everybody's moving. Everybody's in motion. Everybody's active. 5 is an action number. All right, so triple fives, I feel strongly, will fall. 770 is also a number I feel very strongly in the spirit. And 518. Those are y'all's 3 numbers. Don't come emailing me, ask me for them. Rewind this video, play it again. And if I'm speaking to your spirit, if I'm touching on something that you feel resonates with you, then by all means subscribe to this channel. We're going to be here every Sunday. Like it, share it across social media. Let's get everybody broken. If you don't know what I mean by broken, if you don't understand the broken prophet and the broken prophecy, go back to the first video. I don't feel like going back over it again. But all right, y'all, I'm going to leave y'all with this. If you do subscribe, you'll get another video from me later on. And I'll speak about the Philando Castile incident and the officer that was acquitted. You'll hear a spiritual call to arms for all the spiritual workers out there. Y'all, we got to stop fighting one another. We got a common threat. All right, everybody, that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll talk to y'all later.